or something?
I don't know.
Probably. Yeah.
But you know what else they used to do? The guys in the neighborhood would get together, like they liked to shoot craps. And they'd find a place where, you know, it was kind of hilly. It was on Jackson, I remember. And they would go to that house and they would shoot craps. And then somebody'd say, "The cops are coming." Man, they'd run, they'd get their dice. They didn't care about the money that was there. So we kids would pick the money up before the cops came. But I don't know if any of them ever got caught, because that was against the law. You couldn't do that. I don't know why they didn't go in their backyards or in their houses. They probably didn't want the parents to know they were doing that.
Now, what about your mom and dad? Your dad was here before your mom, right? Working for, was it Cadillac?
Packard?
Packard. And then tell us what you know about, like, their ages and how she came to come to the United States.
She was 15. First of all, when my dad came, somebody sponsored him. Do you know who that was that sponsored him to come here?
He was 24 when he came here. Ma was 15.
And then she came, and she lived there with them, because whoever sponsored my dad also sponsored her.
Was it John
Her
Kroc?
aunt did.
John
The
Kroc?
ones that lived in
Kroc?
Junction. Babusha.
Yeah, I'm talking
That was our aunt? Who was she, though?
Babusha?
Ma's mother, or, Ma's sister, or did they just
That
call
was
her aunt?
Ma's mother's sister.
Great-grandmother. Oh, I didn't know that.
Her daughter was Bernice.
She was a sponsor, you think? Or they lived with
I
them?
can't recall their last name. This elderly lady sponsored my dad. That's where he lived when he came to the United States.
Was she Polish also?
Yeah.
Who was the woman that, she was beautiful, I remember. She had black hair, and she sang opera.
Clara Bullock.
And she liked Joe.
Yeah.
Clara what?
She had a bag for Joe, brother Joe. Your
She
dad.
would walk in and start singing opera. She wouldn't stop till Joe came down from upstairs.
Y'all could probably
Loved
give two hoots
opera.
about that.
Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
remember
She
her.
didn't win. What was her name? Clara?
Clara Bullock.
Uh-huh. Who's Tekla?
Polak.
Tekla is Tilly. That was my mother's mother. Our mother's mother.
I think it says Tekla on that picture, doesn't
Tekla
it?
Bulba?
You mean the funeral picture?
See that map there?
I
Look
don't-
at Kevin.
Did you ever hear Tekla Bulba? Or no.
Look at the back
No.
there.
This
It
one?
says Tekla.
Okay.
Epaulona and Ignac, John Mazur's
I
sister.
don't
But on
know
that,
if
Okay.
Tekla was
underneath
Bullock.
that map, it says Tekla. I think that was
What up, brother?
my father's name was Tekla. Pretty
Father's
sure.
father?
Do you remember Cousin Sally?
Tech, is there a tech